Hello, everyone, and welcome to the mid-July 2021 energy update. I'm Christine. I'm spiritual medium, intuitive energy coach, and old soul healer, also known as empath. And normally I only do a monthly update, but today I felt called, called would be the word, to come on in, say hello, and kind of just do a mid-month check-in. It is July 18th, 2021. And if you love numbers and numerology as much as I do, that reduces to 3. And 3s are all about the mind, body, spirit connection. So definitely, I've left the link below of the July update. So go and have a look. If it's something you're interested in, let me know how it resonates with you. But really, there were a lot of revisiting, reorganizing, realigning, closer, and revamping. So I think, you think about the re energy, you're revisiting things. It's like a retrograde, even though most of the retrogrades, we're kind of in that in-between space, and we're on the cusp of a full moon in Aquarius. And I don't know if there's any fellow Aquarians here, but say hello. I've got the chat running here as well. I'd love to see where you're from, if you're new, and what you're looking for, I guess. Really, we have less than 5 months left in 2021. So, we always, of course, start the year, January, resolutions, doing vision boards. I do those every year with my clients as well. And then we update them throughout the year on a 3-month basis. And the reason is there's no 5-year plan anymore. There's no 10-year plan. It changes minute by minute, does it not? Depending on where you are in the world. And speaking of in the world, I wanted to send my prayers. I want to send healings, love, and blessings to everyone out in South Africa. I had a client reach out to me from South Africa. He and his family, he was just trying to protect his home from what was happening. And I'm just, again, hoping for a smooth resolution. I mean, now that the world is watching, and really we are watching, just like here in Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, old growth forests. Funny, they were fighting, they were looking for action, for help, because, unfortunately they had the police and the government really siding with Teal Jones. Yeah, I'll call them out. Anyways, it's all about money, right? It's all about ego. It's all about money. And if you think about, when you pollute the oceans, you think about when you cut a tree down, you think about whatever it is, what you're doing to the planet, you do to yourself. So think about that for a minute. Really let that sink in. How does that affect me? Well, it will eventually, just like we have seen since 2020 with the global pandemic. I will put that in quotations. You can, decipher that the best you want to or can. That's just how I feel about the whole thing. But really, I don't get into politics. Like they say, respect the illusion and know the truth, okay? Going back to old growth, they were getting some traction, but it was until celebrities, again, quotation, celebrities, really, if you think about it, they're just regular folks like us, started paying attention and putting it out on Twitter. And then now it's like there's a commercial out there saying that we are watching. That's fantastic that it's gotten traction, but how it got traction is kind of, it's a sad reality, I guess is what I'm saying. So really revisiting things and really looking at the danger zone. And what do I mean by danger zone? The danger zone of still being asleep and the danger zone of waking up. Where do you want to be? And let me know if you are awake. I'm sure that's why you're here. And, that's why you're watching. That's why you're listening. That's why you follow me on YouTube. Please subscribe, to get updates. I do about 2 videos a week. It is summer as well, but, I'm really just coming in to let you know. I mean, I work with quite a few folks that work with the Schumann's resonance, that work with the Akashic records, that work with numerology, that work with Christ consciousness as well. So we're really trying to come together, and it doesn't matter who's right and who's wrong. We need to stop the separation. We need to go within. We need to find our balance, our inner divinity, which I know, depending on who I talk to out there, and even my clients, many are waking up and they're having their own past lives. They're going through trauma. They're healing their inner child. They're connecting back to source, to God, to whatever they believe in. But I think the biggest thing that's coming out through the middle of July is, obviously that Leo energy, and then there's the Cancer. So, you've got the Lion, you've got the Crab, you've got the full moon in Aquarius. What does this all mean? Well, you got fire, you got water, and you got air, right? So the 3, the 3, again, back to balance, mind, body, spirit, not swinging out this way, not swinging out that way, but bringing it back to center, and responding to things and not reacting, because that's what they want. They want you to react. Do you have any buttons? I'm not saying I don't have any, but they're getting smaller and smaller by the minute. And I know it's funny. My son said the other day, he goes, just a question. If something happens, like something wild happens, something unexpected happens, like you see it as a challenge. He says, what's the first thing that pops into your head? And I'm like, what the hell? It's true. I do. That's the first thing I say is, what the hell? Okay. So I'm going to just watch and observe. So I guess that would be the biggest, key point to this mid-energy update, is to watch and observe and decide, where do you want your energy placed? In fear and separation and lack? Or do you want it based in love and abundance and divinity and knowing, with a capital T, the truth of who you are, right? So that's the danger zone. It's dangerous to other people because you have no purpose. That's what I really work with, is purpose and unleashing it, because every single one of us are here for a reason. It's dangerous to the paradigm with vision and purpose, right? No, we want you to stay limited and scarce and full of hate and fear and sense of separation. Whereas, I want everyone to say, I am dangerous, but in this way, I have a soulful tryst, with pure love, with a universal outlet, and with my descendants. And putting all of that beauty and love into everything you do, to have that awareness, divine timing, law of attraction, all of that. So yeah, it's, it really is just is the desire in our heart, and it takes over and it's transmuted into the frequency of your growth. So where are you what frequency are you putting out there? What are you desiring to grow? And I want to bring this up. I was at a reception after a funeral a couple days ago, and we were talking, and somebody asked, what are you into? I'm like, oh, spirituality, man. That's me. Absolutely. And it was interesting, the looks I got. But one person said, oh, I did spirituality already. I didn't know what to say. I was like, very interesting. So I did spirituality already. Okay, tick that off of the box. That is very right brain, very science-based, very analytical, very disconnected. And I put it in the filing cabinet. And next, where it is ever evolving, spirituality is who we are and should be at the forefront of everything we do. So that is the mid-month update, is, the danger zone. Where are you falling? Are you staying centered, mind, body, spirit, or are you swinging out here? Because something, it's the media. Watch what you're watching, digesting, feeding, listening to, eating even, right? What are you grinding on? Don't. Let it go. Let it go. All right, guys, I am sending you so much love. And if you'd like a personal reading and healing session with myself, feel free to reach out below. And there are many events coming up as well. Thursday, we've got a full moon in Aquarius. It's a full moon party, ritual readings and healings as well. There is a weekly Unleash Your Soul's Purpose. It is a private group on Zoom. It's a safe space for light workers. So look forward to that. And every month I do Messages of Love, a group mediumship reading. So all the links are below, and I'm sending you so much love. And please remember, healing begins where the ego ends.